Hello, my beautiful friends. Today I am just going to talk a little bit about eye makeup because some people choose not to do eye makeup because it's too hard. And ladies, I am here to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. Makeup does not have to be hard. It does not have to be complicated. Today I'm really going to hit on the hooded eye. So I personally have what's called a partial hooded eye. And as you can see, this small few tips will really open up that eye and like bring out its beautiful power, because eyes are beautiful and they should be seen. So a hooded eye is where kind of the skin falls over the eyelid here. As you can see, mine partially comes over the eyelid. There are hooded eyes where that top part covers the bottom, and that's a fully hooded lid. And then there's obviously the ones that have no hood that kind of look more like that, where it is a non-hooded eye, which makes a much bigger canvas. So with our small hooded canvas eyes, we are going to really want to kind of bring back the hood and bring out the eyes, okay? So first off, I'm gonna start with just a light base. I usually do a matte color for this. My favorite color is Candlelight. I have really purple toned, you can see purple toned eyelids. Probably the only place I'm super vasculature. I've got Raynaud's and stuff. But so I really like the Candlelight because it really cancels out that. Other good colors are Sandstone Pearl, Pink Frost, Whisper Pink, and I could go on and on and on. So this is just kind of my foundation of it, my foundation color. I'll put that all over the lid. The great thing about Shadow Sense is it's super duper movable, which I appreciate because I make a lot of mistakes. So say like you get too far out here, or you can just take your finger and remove it, but you can already see like how much brighter just that lid looks. And it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Because now my lid is really brought out because it is so bright, okay? So now we're gonna take back the part that actually comes over your eye. I'm gonna use a not very dramatic eye. I have to go have lunch with my son, so we're gonna be kind of simple about this. But I'm gonna use Mulberry, gorgeous color. We're just gonna put it like right there on that bone. You never wanna just swipe the wand and paint with the wand. And you can always add more. So start off small. Mulberry is one of my favorites. So I really gotta dig for it. And then I'm gonna actually use the same exact brush to kind of blend it down, blend it up, and make sure it comes up over that hump, okay? Because you really wanna kind of bring it back and connect. I like to go kind of underneath with it, bring it in a 7 shape, not necessarily a C, but like a 7 shape around the eye. And then my cheat. Now don't tell anybody, but this is my cheat. So to make sure that it's all completely blended, what I really like to do is just take a big fluffy brush and go beep, 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 beep. You guys, it really works. It really does work, okay? So now I'm kind of looking at it. Okay, I've got a lot of pink going on. I think I want a little bit more highlight. So now I'm gonna go back with that Candlelight. And I'm just gonna put a little bit here in the corners and a little bit up top just to kind of tone down my pink. So you can always add more. You can always make it to what you want. If you feel like it's not blending well, just hold further down on your brush and just use light, small strokes. And if you feel like you're not getting what you want, use your finger. You can't do that with powder as well. But with this you can, okay? Yes, yes, yes. There it is. Okay. So now we're going to use our eyeliner. When you think about your eyeliner with a hooded eye, you really want kind of small and just on top. If you do any eyeliner on the bottom, you'll want to just wet line, which I do prefer because I have kind of a bigger, I'm sure there's a word for this. I swear I'm a nurse, but for that flap of skin down there, I got a really protruding skin flap down there, skin flap area down there. Eyelid, oh God, what is it called? I don't know. So I really like to tight line that. I don't go below my lash line at all. And then I tight line up above. And then to add a wing, you guys are gonna love this trick. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this trick. You just put it in the corner and kind of squeeze your eye shut. And it's like this perfect winged look. Now I really look like I'm having a stroke because I haven't done everything else to lift. I promise we'll get there. Bear with me. So on top, you don't want to go all the way in, and you want to do just like this light little line of eyeliner. And I mean, black might not necessarily be the color you want to go with. It just happens to be the color that I grabbed. There are so many options for eyeliner. There are gold, there's blue, there's black brown, there's black, there's green, there's purple. I mean, you know, go on and on and on. Okay, so now I've got my eyeliner and I've got my color on. I'm gonna start doing my eyelashes. So what you really wanna do with a hooded eye is you wanna curl those lashes. Luckily for me, I got a good twofer, so I actually just use my mascara to curl it. But if you don't really have mascara that has like the curling power that Senegence does, or unhappy with the curling power, just use one of the eyelash curlers. Yes, the same ones that they used, you know, my mom used growing up, the eyelash curler, the old fashioned clamper. I'm sure I have one around here. I've used it. I keep it close and I use it every once in a while, but guys, I don't always got time to do that. But yes, the original clamper. If you need one, I've got one. But I am going to just use my primer. Because guys, I gotta get to working out. I gotta get to my kid's school, bring him his lunch. So I got things to do. All right. And that's one step that I chose to take out. So I usually let my primer set for a while, and I just keep adding to it until I like how bold it is. It never gets clumpy. It never like clicks off. It's perfection. It's perfection. Okay, so while my primer is kind of setting, we are going to do our brows. This is important, okay? To really open up a hooded eye, you have to do your brows, okay? I really want you to take note at how open this eye looks and how like meh, this eye looks. And watch what just brows and then eventually the mascara will do for the lift of the eye, okay? I use a little slanted brush. I start with the fat side. I make it real easy. And then once I get kind of to the lift of it, which is in the middle of the eye, I will turn it to the skinny side. So I went from flat to skinny, and I just kind of follow that line in small strokes. And right now I'm using Shadow Sense, but there is a brow cream that you can use that'll grow your brows if maybe you are losing hair or overplucked or whatever. This will help it grow back. So wow, okay, yeah, right? So I look a little crazy without my lashes, but you can see how it just instantly lifts, okay? I am kind of a mascara snob these days, so bear with me when I say I use all three. I use my primer, and I use my regular, non-waterproof, just water resistant. I feel like the brush does a good job of adding width and see, I just want to say girth, and it's just a bad word, but it adds that thickness to the lashes and the length. And then what I think that the other brush does, the waterproof brush, I feel like that does an amazing job at separating and lengthening. So they both do amazing things. I just feel like the brush of one is very different than the other, and so I use them both. And that's, my friends, what makes me a mascara snob. I use 3 mascaras, I do. I use the primer, I use the regular, and I use the waterproof. And then you always want to go on top and on bottom, okay? Also, putting this regular underneath makes taking the waterproof off just that much easier. So just food for thought. All right, oh yeah, this is like the hairspray. I like to call the waterproof the hairspray. I will bend and snap, not snap, I don't know, that's from Legally Blonde. I will curl and love my lashes after the waterproof, and then they just stay. And then I will say throughout the day, feel like they need a little perk, you just take your finger and you curl them back up and they come back alive. It's amazing. But see how this just kind of grabs those little itty bitty hairs down there, and it really adds some drama to those lashes on the bottom. This is really important when you have hooded eyes. You want that mascara on both the bottom and the top actually, which I was surprised about, but yeah, wow. Okay, so there you have it. A bright-eyed, wide open look with just that. So pretty. It's so easy and so pretty, and I hope that this helps you, and I hope I didn't take up a lot of your time. Have a wonderful day.